why he won't commit, but he won't let you go either. So let me paint this picture. He says he's not ready for a relationship, but he still wants to talk to you every single day. He gets jealous when he knows or thinks that you may be hanging out with another dude, with another guy, but he avoids any conversation about commitment. And he won't choose you, but he won't let you walk away either. Does this sound familiar? If that's your story, I want you to stay tuned to this video, because we're going to talk about, because I'm about to break down exactly why he's doing what he's doing. Because a lot of us are in this situation, but we don't know how to get out. We don't know, and we stay on the hook. But what I want to do is show you how you can get your power back. Because some of us feel powerless because you're in a relationship where the guy won't commit to you, but he makes you think that he will one day, and you stay in it. So let's start with the obvious question. Why won't he commit? That's like the obvious question. And I'll be honest, most of the time, it's not because he doesn't like you. It's because he wants the benefits of being around you. He wants the benefits of the relationship without the accountability of the relationship. Ooh-wee! He wants the benefit of the relationship without the accountability of the relationship. A man who's not ready to commit but will still entertain companionship, he'll enjoy your attention. He'll enjoy your body. He'll enjoy your time. He'll enjoy your energy, but he'll keep you in limbo. Now, I'm not saying you got to jump right into somebody which you know for 2 weeks. No. But if it's been a while, because as long as you're available without expectations, he'll get the relationship without having to do anything for it, without the accountability or without any responsibility. Responsibility is the ability to respond. That's not love, y'all. That's convenience. You're convenient for him. So why won't he let you go? Now let's talk about the flip side, why he won't let you go. Because when you finally get fed up and you try to walk away, he comes with that I miss you text. I was thinking about us text. Maybe even, you know what, you're the one. We just need to give it time. And I don't want to lose you. But pay attention. Those words don't come with any actions. I always say, watch what a person does. If his actions line up with his words, we got something. But if they don't, it doesn't work. But what they'll do is they'll come with action. With emotion. It's not about keeping you. It's about keeping access to you. Because letting you go would mean losing the comfort that you bring. Losing the emotional safety net. And some men would rather lose a good woman slowly than face the discomfort of being alone. Wow. I'll say it again, they would rather lose you slowly rather than face the discomfort of being alone. What does this do to you? You know what? I know maybe this is not what you want to hear, but here's the kind of gray area about it. What it does is it wrecks your self-worth because you begin to internalize, is there something wrong with me? Why won't he pick me? Am I not good enough? As long as you stay and he creates the standard, he creates the boundaries, as long as you stay, what's going to happen is that you're going to fall into a category. Watch this. You're going to fall into a category, whether you know it consciously or not, where you begin to question your self-worth. Okay? Watch this. Not only do you begin to question your self-worth, there's a whole process. It's called your self-concept. Your self-concept will actually change. So your self-concept is let me explain it to you. It is the picture that you have of yourself. So whenever you put a picture in your mind of yourself, some people might think, I don't like the way I look. I don't like the way but your brain, the way the brain works, the brain operates in pictures. It creates a picture, right, of how you see, the picture you see. If that's a picture of a person who is unworthy, okay. Then what you do, you attach emotion to the picture. If you see a person who's giving in, your self-esteem will be low. A person who's acquiescing, your self-worth will be targeted. A person who is not choosing themselves, but allowing somebody else not to choose you. And so when you attach emotion to the picture, that's where self-esteem comes in. Self-esteem is nothing more than the emotions you attach to the picture that you have about yourself. Whoa! That is powerful. And so this is what happens the more you stay in the relationship. I know you're holding on because you love the person. I know you're holding on because you're thinking one day he's going to change. One day he's going to say, I am worthy. One day. But then what happens is you keep waiting and waiting and waiting. And then all of these self-worth issues begin to magnify. So, and every day you spend trying to prove your self-worth is a day that it begins getting worse, especially when the other person doesn't value it and you don't see the value of valuing yourself. And you might say, well, Coach, I don't know how to. I'm trying. That's why at the end of this video, I'm going to give you an invitation to call me so I can help you through. I've helped so many people navigate this process. But here's what I want you to do when you're caught up in this situation. Number one is this. Is accept the reality, not the potential. Accept the reality, not the potential. Stop falling in love with what could be. I always tell somebody, you don't ever want to be with somebody based on potential. You be with somebody based on what is. If this never changes, if it never changes, can I be here? You don't ever build a relationship on potential. What you got to do is decide, this is who it is. This is who he is. Can I deal with that or not? Number two, remove the benefits. If you're not in a committed relationship, y'all stop giving him access to you. Stop cooking. Stop cuddling. Stop giving him wife access. Stop giving him your body. You like, I wanted to. Yeah, but when you wanted to, but at the end of the day, it's going to cause you heartache. Right? And you do it because you know him. Number three, communicate your standard and stand on it. Now, I want to stop right here for a minute. I want to share with you what a standard is and a boundary. You hear a lot of people talk about boundaries and standards, and most people don't have a clue what they are. So I'm going to put them in practical sense, and I do this with all my students, and they like, dang, Coach, I get it. Okay, a boundary is the bare minimum that you don't want to happen. Like, for instance, a boundary is something I don't want to happen. I don't want you yelling at me, okay? I don't want you staying out all night. I don't want you allowing other women to be in your inbox. That's a boundary. It's the bare minimum of what I don't want to happen. Boundary. A standard is the bare minimum of what I do want to happen. For instance, it might be your standard that we spend one night a week on date night. That's our standard. That's what I do want to happen. And see, most people get boundaries and standards confused because they don't actually understand what they are. But remember, a boundary is the bare minimum of what I don't want to happen. The bare minimum is you can't yell at me. Not one word. Okay? Not one word. And so you have to live by it. A standard is the bare minimum of what I do want to happen. And so when you understand that, what you're doing is you're showing yourself self-respect. So I want to close with this. I want to say this. Some of you are hoping beyond hope that one day he will see your value. But a person will never truly value you until you value yourself. All right. You got to value yourself, because here's what happens. What happens is when you begin to show yourself self-love, when you begin to value yourself, we are reflectors. You begin reflecting that energy to the world. And then that energy is permeated into his or someone else's existence. And then it's kind of like, let me give you an example of this. Negative people can't be around me. You know why? Not because I tell them don't be around me. It's because my energy is so powerful in positivity. the negative people can't be around me. They think I'm annoying. They think, why are you so positive? What it is my energy irritates them. And so what you have to do is you've got to create a situation where your energy towards you is so very powerful. And if you're interested in that, here's what I want you to do. I want you to reach out to me at my website at CoachCanion.com, or if you need a coach, somebody to help you navigate this thing, I want you to email me at CoachCanion@gmail.com. You know what? Walking away is difficult. And I'm not telling you to walk away. Sometimes you want to stay, but I teach you how to stay. You stay with boundaries and standards. If the other person is unwilling to honor them, to honor your boundaries and standards, now I'm not talking about crazy stuff, but then that means they're not really honoring you. But you have to honor you. And if you're ready to take that journey, I'm ready to take it with you. I'll see you on the next one.